Have you ever asked yourself what a game looks like on a character that has over 20,000 eggs? Well, today you'll get the chance to do that. Now we will go for the Bone Zone. When I farm gold, I usually go for the Dairy Blend. Reason being, I can immediately evolve my weapons, and then I just let it run. I don't do anything anymore, just let the game run. And I come back after 30 minutes, or sometimes it takes 40 or 50 minutes to finish one run, and I just take the gold, you know. But let's do it on the Bone Zone, because this is still where I get the most gold. Let's get started. As you can see, none of the enemies got hit in the circle, but obviously, the AoE is so insane that they died, and I get all the experience for them. So what I usually do is I just banish everything. There we go for Laurel. Lightning Ring I actually want to take, but I'll take the Skullomaniac here. Let's banish the Garlic. Let's banish the Ebony Wings. I want to have Candelabrador simply for an evolution. In the background you can see they just all got decimated. Let's banish the Fire Wand, let's banish the Clover. Let's take the Tiramisu. And there we have 8 the Sparrow. Now usually I don't really take this anymore, like I don't even take Firachi anymore, because the Vandalier just kills everything. We'll see it once I run around. There we go, Center Water, very nice. We'll see it once I run around, it's really not needed. But I just want to make a perfect example of a game where I squeeze out every little bit of gold that I could earn. Okay, just gotta look for the last gun. I will also not have a full load of items, of passive weapons. There are simply not enough in this game anymore. There's pretty much just one that I'm looking for, and I'll just roll for it. So either I'll get the gun or I'll get the gold item. There we go, there's the gun, perfect. And now I just need one more. Where is it? I usually tend to do this just to avoid some issues where I accidentally pick something wrong. And simply that I can just press spacebar, you know, on every single level up. So yeah, this is what it looks like when you run around with around 1.2k movement speed. Yeah, there's the gold ring, very nice. Now let's head over to the last one. I don't need to take the other ring at the top, since the stat boost that you get from it just do nothing for me. And you'll see a very, very annoying effect now, which is, I will just keep leveling up. It will never stop, it will just continue forever and forever and forever, unless I get very lucky that a red gem gets generated so far away that it's outside of my pickup range. Okay, well, we are still going for the level ups. Let's continue going. And you might realize the video is now like 5 minutes long, and maybe I played for 2 minutes, but in the game only 30 seconds have passed. And that is the reason why I very, very often said, hey guys, it's great if you have a strategy, but if you do your calculation, for example, say on Moongolo, I just double the amount of gold that I get in eggs and compare this to Bone Zone. You can't do that. You have so many more interactions that they cut at least 3 to 5 minutes off of your playtime. There we go. And the other thing obviously being, here for example, I can just evolve my 3 weapons, and after that I'm done. I won't do anything anymore. And on Moongolo you have to play a lot more actively, so it's also way more annoying. There you go. Now obviously if you want to play as active as possible, if you want to max it out, when you start off gold farming, yes, by far, Moongolo is by far the best thing that you can do. There's zero arguing about that. However, you always have to consider the amount of motivation that you have to do something. Okay, I'll just max it out here because the level ups will never stop, there we go. But yeah, you need to consider the motivation that you have to keep going. So let's say for example every single time you end a run and you see this little trickle of eggs that you got, you know, it's not a lot, it's just a little tiny bit, and you buy the new eggs and after a run you get like 5 new eggs out of the gold you earned. It doesn't feel rewarding. And the more this happens, the less likely you are to continue. Now this is obviously not including every single person in existence, you know. Some people will absolutely do that. But if you do something in general, if you do something for a general audience, I think you have to consider things like this. Do you now understand why I usually play on the Dairy Blend? I'm only 1 minute in, and I've been recording for 8 minutes. Because this is just what my screen looks like the entire time. And I don't even have the weapons yet, the main killers off screen, to get rid of the enemies. I level up like 3 times a second or so. If you look at the counter at the very bottom, you actually see whenever I level up, there is some difference to it, it's not always the same. There's only one single thing that you can do that somewhat helps with it, which is just this. You just run away. Now, it doesn't really help you too much, because the experience will catch up, and then you have the more level ups to do. However, for me it was just the most efficient way to progress in the actual game that, you know, I even get to the 10-minute mark. So I will just let it go now, and I would say maybe we see each other at around 5 minutes to check in what level I have. Like right now I'm level 209, right? Oh no, it caught up. Ooh, actually looks good. Yeah, maybe at minute 5 we'll just check out what level I am, if I got all the experience or something like this, and otherwise we'll just get back at 10 minutes, where I hope that I get Gatia Amari evolved, so it just consumes the experience that gets dropped. Oh, and by the way, one thing that I really love doing is this. Do you see how the arrow changes? The arrow of my character? This is just one of the best things to do. Because, like, oh no. Okay, there we go. Oh, I love this. This just turned into an entirely different game. I don't even know what the purpose is, but I'll just keep going. Yeah, that is kind of what I said when I started with the gold egg farming. I don't know what the purpose is. I'll just keep going. Don't ask me why I want that, I just want it. Ooh, there's an egg. Let me get the egg. Okay, where is the egg? I think I actually collected it. No, it's still there. Okay, something is really weird about this egg. For whatever reason, I just can't collect it. Where is it? It must be... Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. So, how about we open this chest? Most likely a penta chest, but doesn't have to be. It's just I get an enormous amount of penta chests. It's down here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is the hardest part. Whenever I try to aim for something, what I have to do is I have to use the cursor. Then I try to get below it or to the side of it, because everything else is way too fast. Okay, let me just bump up the cursor. Oh, this will take some ages. I think I missed the chest, didn't I? I'll just walk up and see what happens. Yeah, it doesn't look good. The problem is, once I'm next to the chest, do you see that I only see an arrow? So you don't even see the texture. Let me try to get up a bit more. Come on. Oh! Oh, I went past it. Maybe I can go to the left. I did. Okay, now let's go down. Yeah, okay, I collected the chest. Very nice. So at this point, I can just keep running again. Doesn't this look kind of hilarious? Like how in the background, it just looks like there's this movie playing or something. Yeah, running away is really the only chance that you avoid the experience. I'm not 100% sure what happens. Whether it's just the game lags so much that I pressed something. There we go. Yeah, rather it's just that the game lags so much that it doesn't really know what to do. As in, the experience drops, and because of the lag, it doesn't get a chance to actually pick up the experience, so it just stays there. But that is pretty much what I usually tend to do. Well, no, usually I tend to play on the Dairy Blend. To be honest, it's also not that amazing there. Everything is really bad at this point, but it works out by far the best out of the stuff that you have offered. Like, right now, just imagine it this way. Right now, I have to hold down the mouse button just to move down, that it keeps going, even if I get a level up, so I just press spacebar to level up, and then it keeps going. And this is just wasted time, right? So every single second that I can save on Gatia Amari taking away experience or stuff like this is one time for me to do something else. Well, I gotta be honest, something weird is going on. So do you see how I only have one bullet left on my screen? And I used to be this ball, you know, this arrow running around where I had so much fun at 2 minutes. And the last time we checked in, I think I had like 3 or 2 bullets on the screen. Something definitely seems to... Okay, it could be lag. It could definitely be lag. But it almost... Like, look at this. They seem to go further out. And that would mean either it's super laggy or my projectile speed is actually increasing. Now, you might say, okay, it's obviously laggy, right? I'm lagging like crazy. Yes, but that doesn't automatically mean that lag is the reason for it. I'm just saying it could be the lag, or there's actually an increase in projectile speed, which would go completely against the belief and the knowledge that the cap is 900%. Okay, where's the boss? Oh, he's below me. Please evolve Gatia Amari. Like, really? Please? The Stalker can't kill me, by the way. He only deals 1 damage to me, and I just heal way too much. Okay, there we go. Can I get this? There we go, I got the chest, very nice. Now I just need to stop leveling up. That means I'll just run away. And there we go. Okay, please, 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 Gatia Amari. Oh, maybe they actually die far enough away. Let's check this out. Ooh. Okay, there we have X, very good. I might actually go for... No, let's go for X. Now the problem is here, I either have to max out the X or I'll banish it. Again, just for this video, I will max it out just that you can see the most extreme example. Do you now know what I mean with lag? Yeah, I actually do believe it's lag. The game just can't keep up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, there we have the Arcana. I actually had to slow down the game by pressing tab. Then it's at the speed of the FPS. Okay, there we go. Slash is usually one that I always take. The speed one is also very, very good. The reason being, it goes beyond the cap that you have here with the 900%. And that simply means that, yes, it will go to, I think, what is it? 1400% instead of 400%. So, yeah. Let's just see what happens. Ooh, I don't want to level up here. Ooh, that's not good. I might actually be able to outrun this. Let me see. Don't you love it when the shuriken of Laser Death is just chasing you with some axes inside? Yeah, me too. Oh my god. I could press tab, you know, to slow it down again, but then this illusion, it's not an illusion, the game just can't keep up. It would just stop, right? So yeah, I have to wait until 13 minutes, this is when I get the next chest. This is also where I really hope that I don't get a level up prior to it, since as far as I remember, I haven't maxed out the eggs. Now one of the worst things that I can do is just press escape, because then I have to move immediately, or I will just level up a ton of times. Oh my god, there are a lot of axes here. Okay, so we hit 13 minutes. Now this is a bit of an annoying part to kill a boss. The other one was able to keep up, however, someone like the Arcana one, they are really difficult to kill since they just constantly get pushed away. And I have to make sure that I kinda don't walk away too far, and the cats start a fight, and that will just kill him. Yeah, it didn't really work out. Wait, he does spawn in 13 minutes, right? Come on, I've done this now a couple hundred times, there's no way I'm wrong on this. Let me see, there's no chest yet. Interesting. Okay, let me just stand still, this means yes, I will level up a bunch of times. Oh my god, all the gold flying in from all the sides. Oh, there it is, I saw it. To my top right, so what I need to do is I have to click my mouse and move over there. Okay, there we go. I messed it up. I did a click, but not the direction. Again, messed it up. No, I went for the X by accident. Accident. Get it? Accident. Okay, I think I passed the chest. So what I have to do is I just have to press tab. The only reason why I hate doing this is because everything will be slowed down for a very, very long time. Okay, please, 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 give me the cats. Happy little accident. Hey, hey you. Do you want to feel like you're vomiting? Watch this. Okay, I'll stop. It's just me spamming the A and the D button. Oh yeah. Still gotta wait until 15 minutes. It's kind of hypnotizing if you just keep looking at the gold flooding in. Especially when I run around like this and it follows me. Wait, where is it? There was this huge trail of gold. What happened to my gold? Wait, my gold got stolen. Okay, so there should be a skeleton, if I know it right, if I remember it right, at 15 minutes. Somewhere. Well, I guess I can just stand still, right? There's no benefit in... Well, actually... Oh, the experience is catching up. Okay, there's a chest. Wait, I think there's a chest, right? Let me escape. Let me escape. Press escape. Doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? Like, I think the chest is right up there. On my top. Okay, how do I get there? There we go. I think I'm moving. No, I actually think those are just old chests. Yeah, looks like it. Oh. I saw a chest. I saw a chest. There's an arrow. Do you see that? There's this arrow here. This super tiny thing. There it is. Okay, where is the chest now? How far away is the chest? The arrow is gone. That means the chest must be around me. No. It still goes to the right. There it is. Okay, careful. And press tab. Press tab. There we go. This will be super easy now. It's still really fast. I'm actually quite happy that I didn't get too many penta chests, you know. I tend to get them quite frequently, like let's say 60 to 70%. But now you'll notice, actually I have to run down a bit to get away from the experience that was there. But now you'll notice, the Gatiamari evolution, Vicious Hunger, will turn pretty much all the experience that gets consumed into gold. Like, yes, I will still level up, and the worst level up that will happen is the one where the red gem that accumulated for the last 10 minutes or so on the map will go into me, because yes, that one didn't go into me yet. So maybe we want to talk a bit about the weapons that I've chosen. Vandalier, obvious, as I explained, the amount of attacks, just make it more likely that you actually kill the enemy when they can be killed. Like, just compare this to Death Spiral, right? Death Spiral is covering a majority of the screen, however, it's not as consistent as Vandalier. Now, I'm gladly proven wrong, and obviously there are different steps in the game that you have depending on how many X you have, but just in my testing, Vandalier performed better in the gold that I ended up with. Center Water, obviously just covering the entire floor, that is the point of it, so the moment they spawn they start taking damage. Lightning Ring, it's not even that good of a weapon, it's just, what alternative do you go for, you know? Firachi, obviously because it's Firachi, I mean we've seen the power of that. Death Spiral because it's Death Spiral, and the Gatiamari evolution because, hey, I stopped leveling up here. This is the longest I haven't leveled up. I will again level up, but I'm barely receiving any experience. This is why I evolved this at minute 1 on the dairy stage. Now another honorable mention that I should give is Rune Tracer evolved to No Future, and that one will deal a ton of damage with a ton of AoE, and it's by far definitely worth it. It's just that I've never seen a significant difference. Like, it does deal a ton of damage, but when I looked at my gold at the end of a run, not a big difference, to be honest. Nothing changed. Oh, and by the way, we just hit 1 million. Very late, in fact. Like, I had runs where I hit 1 million at, let's say, around 12 minutes, maybe 11 minutes, maybe even earlier, depending on how the run went. But with the amount of range that I get, we now have super insanely strong enemies. And when I would usually end the game on, let's say, level 200 to 300, I'm already hitting the level 700. Like, it's really close to it. So we are 20 minutes right now. That means, well, first of all, we hit 2 million. Yeah, it's quite rough. The main reason is simply I'm so tanky that it takes super long to kill the enemies, in comparison to what it would usually be. But what we are waiting for is the Arcana chest. Do I need the Arcana chest? Not really. To be fair, I really don't need it. But I'm about to hit level 700. We are going... Wow, we just were at 2 million and now we are at 2.2 million. So yes, if I could get this going earlier, if I had everything earlier... Oh, there's a chest. Ooh, can I get there somehow? I have to slow down the game, there's no other way. Okay, yeah, this is it, and there we go. Let's get the Arcana, and what do we want to go for? It honestly, it doesn't matter at all. Like, it's 0. I could go for this. This one here is horrible. Like, it will just make the Death Spiral stay around longer. I could go for Heart of Fire just for some tiny teeny explosions when they hit me. But maybe let's reroll. We could go for Area for sure. No, that doesn't affect it apparently. I didn't even know that. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, that doesn't do anything. And reroll, and well, the healing is horrible. That just pushes them away. We have the Walls of Pearls, we have the Mad Groove. I guess let's just go for Slash. There we go. Well, it's now time to place your bets on what level and what amount of gold we'll end up with. And what you think... Okay, let's be honest, we don't have to guess what will deal the most damage. It'll be Death Spiral. Anyone betting against Death Spiral hasn't seen the last like 5 videos of mine. Checking back at 22 minutes in, do you understand why I did recommend the dairy stage? That you go there after you're farming. Now obviously at that point it was still theory, but just look at the amount of gold that I made so far. After I got the Gatiamari evolution. Before that I was simply forced to run away, that I don't keep leveling up all the time. And now imagine, as I said, if this was done on level 160 or so, the enemies would not even get to exist. They would spawn and just instantly die pretty much. So out of curiosity we could just do this on the dairy stage again. I honestly can't even give you an estimate of how much gold I will earn there, because it has been quite some time since I didn't just pick, you know, the first 6 weapons that come across, and I would only have Gatiamari, I would evolve it at minute 1, every other weapon is banned, so I don't get to evolve them, you know. Well, if I came across Center Water, if I came across Lightning Ring, I would pick them up, but I would not go for another evolution. And that is pretty much what I do most of the time. However, for example, not having Death Spiral, yeah, not so optimal. But I don't want to bet that at minute 1 I evolve something else. Do you remember in the very beginning how long it took just to get to 1 minute? And then how long it took just to get to 3 minutes? It's an insane amount of time that this costs if you can't evolve right away. Ooh, actually we'll have a level up here. I assume that's because the enemies become more and more tanky, so they manage to get further in. Or maybe they're just faster. It might not even be that they are tanky, but they're just faster. Yeah, that's quite a lot of levels here. Oh, that's not good. And we are about to hit 3 million gold. Do we want to open the chest over there just for fun? I mean, we opened a couple of chests, right? We know how much gold they give. Well, actually, I kind of forgot it, so I kind of want to know it. Can I maybe do a slight bump downwards? Just a teeny tiny bump, please? Did I do a tiny bump? Oh my god, that was very far. Can I get into the chest there? It doesn't look like it. Let me do a teeny tiny bump. Wait, where am I? Oh, I only have to move up. Wait, I walked through it. There we go. Triple chest, how much gold is it worth? 4,000? Actually, you know, that is the reason why I don't really want to open chests. It's just not worth it. Like the 4K, just look at the number going up down here. This is like 1 second maybe, is the 4K. So, yeah. Okay, I guess I will just level up a ton over here now. Really not a big fan of this. Oh my god, and it makes the game super laggy. I don't even see the oh, the Firachi just caught up with me, okay. Yeah, it was somewhere else, it was stuck somewhere. And by the way, in case you didn't notice, the number at the bottom here, the bigger it becomes, or the higher it becomes, the faster this bar will move down. So, if you want to have this the longest time going on as possible, then you need to play something that has a very, very small amount of greed, while you still kill a ton of enemies. That is pretty much what you have to do. And you don't want to overkill enemies so the bar is full towards the end here. What you want to do is you just want to kill enough that it stays alive. Which is really hard because, you know, as I just said, the higher it becomes, the faster it goes down. So how do you really do that? But you get the point. And we're about to hit 500k, can we do it? Wow, we actually hit 500k on a single one. Oh, that's insane. I don't know if we already had this in this run. The thing is, before this run, I put all of my gold on the character here. Like, I haven't done this. I think before this, he had around 15k X. And I just kept farming and I was too lazy to put the X on. Oh, well, the actual reason was I started hitting all the caps, you know, so it was stupid to continue. So I don't know why I continued. Well, we just surpassed 4 million. And it keeps going up. It keeps going up. Now, we will obviously not hit 5 million. At least not from the normal gold that we get. However, I will go through all the... Oh, God. Okay, I need an auto-clicker or something. I do have an auto-clicker. Well, I would say let's just go for it. Now, in case you wonder, is it worth it to do the revivals? By far not. The final value that you see there, like, you know how it goes up, 500, 600, 800, 900, 1.1k, etc., right? It doesn't give you this amount every single time. It only gives you the amount it shows the very first time, and then it gives you the difference. So if it says 500, 600, you don't get 1.1k, but in total you only get 600. So the value that you see at the very end. Now let's say, for example, with me, let's just pretend this is 1k%, okay? So a multiplier of 10. Well, actually it's a multiplier of 11, but who cares? If my final value is 3000, for example, well, in this case it will more, but like, it will be around, I think, 12k or so, maybe? Like, let's say the final value is 12k, and it's a multiplier of 11, then yes, it's very nice that you get a total of like 100 something k as a bonus, like 120k, right? But what exactly is 120k if you earn 4.2 million? Like, do you really want to sit here through all the deaths and just wait until it's over? I don't. But I guess I have to, because I said I will, but like, I don't want to. Okay, it's time for a slowdown, and I would say we just take the time to look a bit at what's actually going on. Maybe we get the chest here, please don't be a panda. I mean, I asked for it. Do you see the number going up at the bottom? This is always what I love doing. Like, when you get a high roll, you get such a ridiculous amount out of these. And that looks like a 6k. Yep. Well, wow. Okay, that keeps going for a while. That was nearly a 7k. Okay, let's just please. There we go. Do you think we can hit another 500k down here? Ah, no, there's no way. Well, actually, there's quite a good way. There's quite a good chance that this could happen. It doesn't really feel like it. Now, where's my Firachi? I don't see it because of the Gatti Amari fighting cloud. It's just covering everything up. It looks as if you can see the background. Like, sometimes I have the illusion that I see the background of the stage, But don't get confused, this is just the smoke that comes out of these ginormous eyes. You know, so you actually don't see parts of the background. Everything is covered in catfights. Well, not catfights, what am I saying? Wait, where's the background? Wait a second. Are the eyes just this ginormous? Yeah, I was like, wait a second, I don't have cats anymore. What are you talking about, Dex? Okay. Well, sometimes you see Farachi poking through over there, but not here, close by. Oh, I think I just saw something. Yeah, okay, there's Farachi, never mind. We're about to hit 300k, let's go. The moment the Reaper spawns, this will just be over. I will still collect some gold from the experience that is around me that is converted into gold coins, but soon after that it will be over. And the stats that I have, they are by far not enough to survive the Reaper. Like, you need 650,000 something armor to survive him. Not as much as you used to need. Like, you don't need to go to 65534 armor. Simply because look at my health regeneration, right? Like, at this point, I would have like 60,000 health regeneration. You only need enough to survive him, and that you can heal off enough. And obviously also the health would go up, so right now I'm at 1.5k. If you maybe go for Hollow Heart, if you maybe go for the arrow that further increases it, yeah, we would have a ridiculous amount here. And as you can see, immediately one shot, and now it's just time to press the spacebar a couple million times. Okay guys, I'm giving up. The game has been slowed down since I pressed the tab button at 29:45. Usually it continues rather quickly after that, but it's still slowed down like crazy. Oh no, please don't be a pentachat. Nah. Okay, I think at this point it's enough. Okay, let's just leave. It's still slowed down, and there we go. Those are the stats. Hello. There we go, yeah. Those are the stats, Death Spiral at 1G. Again, it's just because its damage is so ridiculous. Hold on a second. Well, I gotta say... Vandalier. My dear friend, what happened to you?